Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to JajasMike. It's a pleasure to have you. If this is your first time joining me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm a firm believer that your life will be changed. Quick episode alert. Quick episode alert. Tomorrow is the birthday. And it's funny because I just finished coming back from a hunt, Halloween pass, and I was looking for the sale, you know, the sugar cookie. All I wanted was some sugar cookies. And I was looking for the sale. Anywhere that had like 75% off specials for sugar cookies. I went to Kroger's, I went to Walmart, I went to HEB. No sugar cookies tonight. So I'm a little down, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm about to bake some cake. I was like, man, Jaja, baking cakes now? I'm about to bake some cakes. But I'm gonna tell you something. I've been meditating today. I asked God to give me a message for today because for my birthday, I don't want nothing but for you to be blessed. Like, however that sounds, I did a prayer. And however it sounds to tell God that, Lord, please bless each and every individual I've ever come in contact with. Like, give them a blessing on the 6th. Like, on the 6th, I want you to be blessed. So if something spectacular happens, I'm not taking the credit. I'm not taking the credit. But what I want you to take away from this video real quick is the other day I'm sitting on my MacBook and I got to download a couple things. And believe it or not, I had about 10 different things downloaded. And so the process was taking a long time. I left, I went in the kitchen, check on the cake. Okay, I went in the kitchen, get some to eat. And I came back to look at my MacBook. And as I'm sitting there looking at my MacBook, the download says an extra 3 hours. I'm frustrated because I want to get to work. I'm going to start working. I got a couple projects that I shot. Now I'm trying to work, but I got about 12 different downloads going on at one time. And so I decided, let me be realistic here. And not even just to be realistic, let me help the process up. So in the midst of me getting on my MacBook, tired of the frustration, I decided, you know what, let me download like 3 things. I take off a couple of them. Then as I sit there, looking at my MacBook, staring at the download meter, to my surprise, my God, those 3 pieces of software start to download expediently. I'm astonished by how when I diminished the plethora of downloads in which I had, how fast these 3 started to download. And then I asked God, I said, and I got a message. Mike, oh, you gonna stop getting these messages out of nowhere. No, I got a message. From downloading too much, putting so much on my plate, to diminishing it and eradicating enough to the point where I had about 3 things going on. And real quick, I want you to get this. I'm sitting at Starbucks, Barnes & Noble Infused, Sugarland, and I'm reading a book by Dave Ramsey, a financial book, and I'm reading it. And I'm sitting there for like 3 hours reading this book. And the last chapter 7 hit me. And it's talked about in a financial book, it talked about doing things that come natural to you so you can reach your financial goal. Like doing things that come natural. And ladies and gentlemen, like I'm like you, there's like a lot of things I want to do. Hence why I had 12 downloads on. But if you take this parable back into life, in life, you know, there's a lot of things we want to accomplish. I bump into many individuals say, I got about 5, 7 things going on right now, man. I'm just, okay. But my question for you is, how efficient are you in your process of these 5 or 7? You can't give catered attention to 5 or 7 things at one time. You're like my MacBook computer, frustrated because all 5, 7 things won't download the right way. So I'm here to tell you today is that you must clear out the clutter. This season of your life, I need you to clear out the clutter. Stop doing 7 things at once. Stop. Stop doing 6 things at once. Stop. You are called this season to take care of a certain task. Do that. Immerse yourself in that process. Let that download so that you can now, next season, get to that next task. You see what I'm talking about? It's not the fact that you can't do all 7 or 6 things in what you want to do. It's the fact that you want to do these with the most efficiency, with the most productivity, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm talking to you right now. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some patience to let go of some of those downloads. But you got to let some of those downloads go for you to be as efficient as you're trying to be. You're called to do something this season. Meditate on it, fast, pray about it, and ask God, which one of these things must I do? One of my favorite verses from the Bible, Proverbs 18:16. A man's gift will lead him before a great man. Whew. My God. A man's gift will lead him before a great man. I tell you this so you can understand your gift, the one that you're naturally called to do, will lead you before individuals whom you wouldn't even comprehend being in front of. And I'm not talking about prestige presidents, celebrities. I'm not talking about these individuals, because each and every soul is precious. But in the eyes of the people you are called to minister to, you will be able to lead, whatever that is. You will be of an inspiration. So I challenge you to minimize the downloads. Pick the season. Let that thing manifest. And if you do those things, I'm a firm believer that your life will be changed. I'm gonna see you this week. Right now, gotta go make some cookies, y'all. Gotta go make some cookies, y'all. We out.
Read some motivational books, get in that pipe. Get around some motivated people. You cannot lose your hunger right now. Don't lose it. Stay committed. Stay committed.